Before this video starts, all right, I want to make apology. The audio is not quite good, it's not quite cool, okay, because I didn't plan this particular video. I didn't plan to edit. I didn't plan to make the tutorial in a big way. I just feel this tutorial is something I'm sharing to just a few number of people, okay, but at a point I decided that instead of me to share it to a few number of people, this video, my channel subscribers will actually benefit from it. So let me just post it here so that everybody can benefit from whatever that is, from the value that is in that video. So pardon my audio, please. Let's get started. We want to look at how to edit video with Capcut. Okay, so pay attention. I have a sample footage with me here. So once you open your Capcut, it's gonna look like this. I'm going in line that Capcut requires your internet connection, but I intentionally switched off my data connection. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, I'm not going to install all these features that are here. So you just have to go to this protocol. I've talked about it on this channel, and check out the video by the right, and you're going to learn more about this protocol. I've talked about the dots feature and few other things here. Okay, so let's jump straight into the editing tab. So I'm going to click on new video. It's going to open a list of things here. So I'm going to put this 8 seconds footage and turn on my HD because I want to know the full resolution of my clip. The code ad is going to bring up your footage. Okay, so we have started editing. I'm going to preview my clip. I'm not sure the audio will be allowed to play here, but let me play. So it doesn't have much audio like that. It's just someone's foot, matching the ground. So there's no much audio here. There's no audio in the video. If let's say you import your footage, normally I don't really use Capcut to edit my video, but Capcut is a good tool for editing your video. The first thing I do in Capcut, but I will also advise anybody to do in Capcut, is to first color. You're not doing color grading here because those are like 709 footage. Those of you that don't know what Rec 709 is, it's a normal video that you watch with your full television and the rest of them, mostly on phones. Okay, we are at 709, especially Android phones. Okay, so for Apple, that is iPhone, we have like 709A. That's the one they use. Okay, all right. So here we're going to just do small adjustments to the color. So we're going to head over to the color the adjustment tab and click on adjustments. The first of all is we're going to go into brightness, and that brightness is what will lead us to white balancing. Okay, so I'm going to start with, we want to get a clearer video. I want to get a clearer footage, so I'm going to drag right and left, and it's darkening the video. So I'm going to increase the video's brightness, the focus brightness to this. You can see this is what we have before, and this is what we have after. Mind you, if you are touching the colors of a like 709 footage, please do not move the sliders too much, because if you move the sliders too much, owing to the fact that this is 8-bit footage, you are going to destroy the natural colors in this because this is already what 709. It has a smaller gamut space, a smaller color space. Okay, so the higher the bit, the color bit, the higher the colors it can contain. Okay, it's just like we have the RGB, red, green, blue, and we also have YRGB, yellow, red, green. So the more the colors are coming, the more you can play with the sliders and achieve the tone, that is the feel that you want. Okay, I'm going to go to the contrast and I'm going to drag down. You see, I'm using contrast. So contrast means we want to make whatever that was in our video, the features in our video that we're seeing, we want to make them to pop out, to be distinguishable. Okay, I want to drag to the right. If I drag too much, so that I have over saturated footage. From this over saturated footage, I'm going to move down to just something like this. Now see before, this is before, and this is after. I'm going to preview the clip. Let me see. I'm not sure that every other thing is in line. Okay, in this places. Okay, but I'm going to go to saturation. On the saturation, I'm going to move my slide down. That's why I'm moving saturation. If we pull to here, you can see this is how my video is. But if I pull back, I'm adding saturation. See, this is over saturated. The flow of my video is not looking natural, so I'm going to drag till I get a natural look, and here is a natural look because this is before of video, this is before of our video, and this is after of our video. I'm still going to drag and this is looking natural now. So I'm going to help to move it. It's not a must that you're going to use the whole of these buttons. It's not a must. Okay, so this is to add brilliance, that is to add more light to your footage. So I'm just gonna leave it at this value of 5, but that's what is footage. So you see this is my before, this is my after. I'm looking good. So if I preview, this footage is it needs a bit of sharpen. So I'm going to, if I add sharpen too much, you can see how my video is now looking. That's how my video is now looking. So I don't want to sharpen too much. You just have to move this line to somewhere here is okay. I'm looking at the thoraces and I'm also looking at the floor to get something looking natural. So in clarity, because I've used sharpen, I'm not going to use clarity again. Okay, so when we go to hue versus saturation levels, but this is hue, saturation, and brightness, that is HSL. Okay, that's hue versus saturation. We can choose to, if this is for the reds, so we're trying to balance the colors of the reds. If we move too much, we don't have red in this footage. So if we go to orange, I don't want to call this orange, but it's orange. Yeah. You can note, if you look at this footage, you notice that the floor has tint orange look, and moving those sliders is going to affect it. You can see, so we can actually use this slider and correct the look of our floor. The sort of the floor is not looking natural. This is not how sand used to look. So we can just pull back to get this, you see, and it can increase again on my it. Mind you, whatever you are doing is going to affect the whole of your footage. So don't do too much because this is Rock 709. If you push too much, you destroy your colors. Okay, so for the lightness, I'm going to move the lightness at 70. You can see that in full play, we now have the normal sand, and this is before of our clay. This is before of our clay, and this is after of our clay. So we're making rolls. So go to the yellow. In the yellow, you can see that we have yellows in our footage. If you look well on the ground of our footage, you notice that we have yellows. Yeah, we do actually have yellows here. So we are going to drag and see what we are affecting. You can see that the whole yellows are turning to green, meaning these are colors. That is, let me get it back. You can see if we look at the grasses on the floor, that is on the ground, the ones that are just scanting, you can see that the colors are different from the colors of the grasses here. You can see it. So if we want to make all of them to match, then just come here, and this is affecting the yellows. Turn these yellows to green. You can see that we have ended up transforming all the yellow grasses to green, the way they're supposed to look. Unlike this that is looking like this. Some grasses are not green, some are almost fainted in color. So the best thing is to let your colors, if you are green, look green. For this is an environment footage, okay? So this technique doesn't apply to all of them. It all depends also on the feel that you want your video to have. So if we go to the lightness and increase the lightness, you can see that if I decrease the lightness, the greenish, also the greenishness of the grasses becomes so strong. Well, dragging the lightness makes them look natural. So if we go to saturation, we can add saturation, and when you add saturation, you notice that the former colors are coming back. So it's best to drag. If you drag too much, like desaturate, you can see the areas you are affecting. You can see those areas that are dark, these are the areas that this color is affecting. So we bring them back to the green that they are. So boom, is the first correction. So if we go back to here, you can see that the greens are also having some kind of word link. So blah. So we're good. Okay, back down desaturate. Okay. Yeah. So I want all of them to have the same colors. You see. Green. All right. Now we're going to the green. And for this footage, and I'm not going to use these green levels because I've gotten the green compositions that I need. What we can do here is to saturate this green, and saturating them, adding saturation to them. You can see these are the things we are affecting. If I turn down the saturation, you can see these areas that are black or dark, these are the areas I'm affecting. So you drag back, but you need to ensure they are natural. So you feel like this is okay. So let's do the basic connection here. Okay, then this is where we now pick up our piston. So there's no blues here, there is not, all those colors are not in this video. We drag now. Come to the graph. Now let's come to the whites. Watch me as I lift this down here. So I see what is happening to our footage, and as I lift this one down here, I see what is happening to my footage. So I'm going to drag this one down and drag this one. If I move this one to be this way, still drag this one up and by getting this. So this is majorly affecting the white. So you're going to do it in a way that you're going to get this is what we need. But it seems as though we don't really need this because we have worked on what we're supposed to use this thing and do. We have worked on it using the other ways, so we'll just take it back and take that. Now when we come to color rules is it's only like is used for color grading in Capcut, but is only available on desktop. If you're using a computer, laptop, that's when you can use this feature. I will show you the footage where you need to do a little bit of color grading. You would have to do color grading because the footage is looking like it's a log footage. Yeah, it's a log footage. Okay, I'm still going to explain what log footage is. All right. So I think we've gotten the pieces we need, because this is before of our clip and this is after of our clip. So I've corrected all the colors. And when we go to highlights, you can choose to let's see what we affect when we increase highlights. You can see. So we can use these highlights to increase the brightness of our footage so that we get a natural looking, because this is afternoon, a natural looking colors. Okay, all right. So we have covered color correcting on this video, and in the shadows you can add blacks. The shadow. If I saw that there's something that is looking like fog on this video, anytime we have this type of fog, we have to just to come to more shadows and drag a bit down, okay, so that the fonts disappear. So now come to the whites. If we move up, you see what we are affecting. So we're not even going to touch the whites here. Come to the blacks. Going to move our blacks this way because we want this place to show. I'm looking at this particular area here because I want to make this place to look natural, especially the stem of that plantain when we reach today, so that you see what I'm talking about. If you look at the stem of the plantain, I want to make it look the way it's supposed to do, because if I drag my blacks backward like this, you see that I'm adding more blacks to it and I'm affecting the flow already. And if I move up to the maximum, and so I'm adding songs and white to my video. So I'm just going to drag like get a crisp color somewhere in my thought is okay. So coming to the temperature, this is where you kind of like give your video the feel you want it to have. You can see this one looking whitish. You see as we dive, and also we're getting other colors, and we're getting other colors. You can see afternoon. So because this is afternoon, and I'm going to move this footage to like it afternoon, low, and so watch my colors well. So so that our footage is somehow looking if it is so I'm going to go to my brightness and turn down my brightness to normal. At this point, I've gotten a normal grade footage. So I'm going to go back to my HSL, this place, I have this red. I don't know if uh okay. Yeah. So that's our floor, right? So yes, I want to drag it down so that I can get back on the floor, because while adding other things at the other areas, I noticed my floor lost its value. You can see how the floor is and how the floor is now. So this is good. Now we are good with this one. So coming to this other one, this we will have fade. You see what is going to here, then can add a bit of fade to make it look let's say like make it look not ahead, to make it look like film like. Okay, so and also add grains. That's grains, let me drag to the extreme. If I add grains inwards, I feel the want to look too soft, because if you watch the wall of this building, watch as I increase this cross, you can see that something is happening on the wall. If I drag down, you can see that the wall becomes sharpened. So I'm just going to add small grain to make your video look natural again. So after this, I'm going to group code. Now, all those things have been applied to this particular clip here. So in DaVinci Resolve, we'll call this particular clip adjustment clip. Adjustment clip is a clip that contains different effects that are being applied to a video clip. But instead of applying it to the video clip, instead of applying it to the video clip direct, you apply it to the adjustment clip, so that it helps, especially when you have a issue that is not strong that much. It helps so that you can easily turn off the adjustment clip and preview your footage while making certain adjustments and corrections to your edits, so that you won't be getting a lagging playback. So this is it. This is it. This is it. So I've looked this. Okay. So this is our before. So I can't review the before again because I'm out of the color page, out of the color the adjustment tab. So the most thing is the filter. Don't see if I need to turn on my data connection, because Capcut deals with data. Or if you wanna edit video in Capcut, you need data. Well, you can see this one plan highlights. And if I click on it, it's gonna apply the most effort to it. Okay, remember to set what we have gotten here. Okay, and now I'm trying to choose a fill, because these filters are like adding a fill to your video. Okay, so we are waiting for it to go. It has applied this one. As you can see, if we drag down, this is our footage before and this is our footage after. So these clothes feel like fill. Okay, these clothes feel like fill. You can see the fill we are having in footage. So I'm going to use this slider here to choose the amount of filter effect you want to add to your video. Let's look at this one. Yeah, so I've added this one. If you drag, also if you drag, will also, I think this particular one works perfectly fine for this footage. So you can see what we can see. So if we drag down, we have this as our footage, and when we drag this upwards, you see we now have a particular field for our video. This one say clear too. Now let's pick this particular one before. There are lots of them that you can find here, so I'm just gonna do one or two things here before I leave. So as I saw this one now, this is the different video. Now you can adjust the amount of filters you have to here. Okay, that's how it looks. It gives it this feel. Okay, so if you increase it too much, you get this. Around you, this filter should work with the kind of footage you have. If you look closely, the footage we have is more of a green color uh, um, footage. We don't have a footage that's looking like, do I call it a brownish? So you can see that this filter is kind of like, it does have this brownish kind of like feel. So it won't really look well for our footage. We're looking at the initial footage we have, which is this, and looking at this particular effect called glamour light. This one works perfectly fine for our footage. Let us see this open horror in. I'll see how it will do. If I'm a fool, it will give me footage. So stick around, because after this, we'll now move into cutting our footage. The reason why I do color, color correcting in my in Capcut before editing is because sometimes there are things I will do my clean as my footage, and if I do kind of like some edits and I am done with editing and I want to color grade. If I color grade, because I will have a lot of clips and I get one clip as a raw file, but after cutting and adding the overlays and the rest of them, you can see that I'm now having that one clip to make up the video. So those are clips. Now I will have to color correct them one after the other, and in some particular clips I might have used color as an effect on them, and copying the color correction I've done on a particular clip to all of them will override the necessary adjustments I've done to that clip. So I like doing my necessary color correcting before editing my footage, because mostly people that use Capcut to edit their video mostly just drag and drop like users, so not much thing unlike those using professional softwares. Okay, so but the ideal rule is that you go in your footage, you edit your footage. After you are done editing, you now collaborate and correct your footage. And the correction is inside color grading, because you do both of them the same. So when you color grade, you color correct. That's it. Or you can color correct a video and you select 709 but I won't necessarily call it color grading, because we are not transforming from one color science or color space to another. I think color grading is when you are mostly moving from a color space to another color space. Color grading comes into play. I don't know if I'm correct with this new definition though. So our footage has loaded. So let's see the feel it gave to our footage. If I drag now this, you see that it gives you this kind of footage. So the best that works for our clip is this particular one, exactly what our clips want. But I can just clear it too, because it's also to prep up those greenish grasses on both sides. So when I play, we have this kind of feel with our natural ground. So I'm going to hit OK. So I'm seeing that now we have our our adjustment clip one. Well, this particular one is the filter, on. Alright. So from here we're going to start cutting our clip. Just around to move from here to here and cut. Put split. So from here to here, what I want to do to this clip, because so environment clip, like it's a kind of landscape, I'm not calling landscape, or deals with environment. I want to speed ramp. Should I call it speed ramp, or I don't know what I should call it, a cap color? Okay, but it's a kind of like ramping stuff. I want to move from here to here to here, and I'm going to cut here. So the inside of this clip, this particular one, is the one I want to add speed to. So let us see how it goes. Let us use velocity effect. I like to upload another to our server. So I'm going to click allow. So there's a lot of processes and Capcut, but I think I should try out the custom, that is the default speed options I have here before checking out these runs that they did. So you can see if I add this, just brush shake. Capcut is pretty much easier to edit with. So you can see allow Capcut to auto generate beats. Allow. Okay, so it's detecting music, it's generating beating. It's trying to use the beat of your audio, that is the beat of the audio of this video, to add those effects so that the effects will match the reading of the video. Okay, but again, there is no audio in our video, so it's not going to get any points. Okay, so it's already not 9%. Let me just leave it on select to do. I'm still going back and release other features. So you see what is the footage. So about really loud this, I'm going to go to none, include it. I'll turn it back to none. If I go to the manual one, this is the one that will want me to this new man. So if I switch to here from here, let me say I don't know how to add this is the mobile Capcut Pro. So slow mo, if I want this way, So if I reduce the speed of the footage to 0.1, it's going to enter slow motion. So I'm going to click this faster process, better quality. I'm going to click better quality, smooth, better quality. I'm going to click good. So shorten our video to reduce processing time. So it's gonna process this and add it. So let's play. It's going to play like this and slowly flow through. So don't mind what is happening here. This is our adjustment clip. So if we want this to extend to the whole of everything, we can just click on it or pack with the hold this louder and drag. And the effect this particular clip is carrying, which is our adjustments. The adjustments we did is going to go apply to all this clip. Okay, so wherever we don't see this adjustment clip, it means you won't get the effect we have added through here. So if we move out of it, you see that we have come down to our original footage. Okay, so it's able in slow motion. Okay, so actually what I wanted to do on this clip is you also notice one thing, because we added slow motion to this clip, our clip length increased. Yes, you see our clip length increased because we added slow motion. So it will see I'm going to turn back this clip to be because I want it to be fast. So whenever I'm using the normal speed option, so I want to equals to times 10. This times 10 does to play, yes. But it's too fast. It's too fast. So we have to change the speed a bit to something around here. Click OK. So wow, exactly. So now we need to have a slot like a speeding, that is not even sure about slot, but about slot. Okay, so according to this one, you can see that the one doesn't give you the ability to sort out the beginning and ending speed effect. So what we will do here is to reset the speed definition. So I'm going to reset this speed. Going to click on turn it back to 1 is the upward close it to have reported. Also, I'm using one now of the last so shop. I want to use close. So because I've loaded, so for the first one is a custom curve, meaning you want to take control of the whole thing. You want to take control of how your code starts speeding and how it will end. So let's start with one page, the ones being prepared for us. So we have the one page here on that. Alright, so let's flow through and see how it is. So on couch isn't that wait. Go back to our files and we'll load something /n that enters with yeah, exactly. So this one it will enter with adding in and reduce. So what the ideal thing here is we really like to make our own curve, that is custom curves. So we need s like speed. So let's see. For starting with the first sample is the accuracy. This is 0.18. So what I'm going to start with that's 1x and it will go to the camera 1x. It will come up to here. It will come up to here. And as I reach up to here, as I want this one to be here, then it will go down small and build up to here. Build up until I'm 2. Let's see how it works. So we've got that quality and click OK. So let's play through. We are applying our footage. Sorry. This particular this thing was added to the last clip, which is our last talk I made. Stored, come to the cars. Now I say, this is not supposed to be done. Just want to reset this. I don't want to add the speed to this. Go around to my speed to the there's on the logo to them, which is this one. Yes. So this is the one I said. Let's change it. Click on speed. Go to normal, and it's already in 1. I want to go to curves. Inside the corner, I want to click on custom and click on edit to edit the custom. So I want to apply to start with entering into our round to speed on here. Right, just there, ground there, and speed up a bit. This way. Last one. So let's see. So it also enter with speed And the foreground once it look possible at all. Let's see. So now slash and put it all back up and talking. Okay, so if I say from here, we have this particular field, those are filters over here, and it's put up old and this musical process. It's solution to us. It's this way, and it's good. So this is how to add speed to our clip. So again, let's say you have clip from different, you know, you have a clips that you want to use for a particular video, and the clips are of different. It's not the same clip. Like maybe you shot this clip outside, and the second clip you shot it inside. So at this point, we are now having clips with different environments. So all you have to do is to add transitions. That is to transit from the first clip to the second clip, from the second clip to the third clip. Now, it's not a must that you are going to add transition to all the places that you have a new clip joined to the existing one. It's not in all places that you need to add transition. Sometimes this natural transition works, which is not adding any transition at all and just allowing the video to move into the next clip without any soft glide, or without any glide from one particular clip to the next clip. Okay, so let's say you have those type of clips. Now all you have to do is to use transitions where necessary. Remember that you are editing a video doesn't mean that you are going to use the whole feature in that software to edit your video. It doesn't mean that you are going to know the whole feature in that software before you edit your video. Just bear it in mind that a good video is one that people are able to stay and watch till the end. A good video is one that passes the required information to the viewer. Okay, so if your information is correct, making sense, people are going to come. So not trying to use all the effects in a video. At the end of it, it gives you this feeling, because it doesn't make you look professional. It just gives you this feeling that I know how to do this and that, but you can't keep a good storyline. So don't do too much. It's not in all places that you need to add transitions. Sometimes you use your brain. Okay, so let me talk about a few things before I close this video. Alright, so here I have I've added the speed, and which other am I out here? And as I see, this particular place is follow. This way you adjust the volume of your clip. Okay, you can adjust up and down. Now let me see one thing. There is loudness adjustment here. Loudness of other clips is automatically adjusted according to the loudness of the current clip to sound the same. So it means adjusting all the sound in the clips all the time in the clip that you used for your video. You want to level all of them so that all of them will have the same, sound level. All of them will have the same vocal or dB level. Okay, so this is mostly important to those people, especially those people who are planning, exporting, you know, but are planning to post their video on social medias like YouTube. Okay, so we really want this madness. So all we have to do is just click on the loudness adjustment. I'm going to make all the audios across your timeline, that is this editing timeline, to be the same. Avoid YouTube or other social audios from trying to squeeze your audio for all of them to match the same level, and at the end of the day will end up breaking or destroying your audio quality. So instead of that to happen to them, we use this loudness adjustment. See you in my next video still on Capcut, okay? And I hope you learned a lot on this particular video. In this particular video, don't forget to hit the subscribe bell icon and also turn on your notification bell icon so that don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell icon so that you will be notified when next I drop the next tutorial. Okay,